welcome to your last 3 months of the year forecast. Now, let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. And I know it's already the end of the month, but I'm in the process of moving, okay? I'm moving to my new office, so I'm really, really sorry for the delay. Anyway, it's better late than never. So let's take a look. Feeling trapped. Time to make a decision. Breaking free and breaking through. Now let's take a look at the oracle cards for each month. Okay, now the month of October for you, okay, even this month is almost at the end of it. You feel stagnant. You feel so stuck in a situation that you're already starting to look outside the fence. That you want to look for for another solution or another hole, another way, or another shortcut to a situation. But for some reason, this is a time where you will start looking outside. Okay, whether it's you're very discontented with your job, you're discontented with your relationship, or you're just simply discontented with how your life is going. Now, in the month of November, there is a choice that you have to make, and if you've been dating or seeing or having a relationship with two people, it's time for you to make a choice. Okay. Now, the month of December, this is a time of breaking free and breaking through, and breaking free from your old patterns and behaviors. Okay. A time of new beginning. Now, manifest your dreams. You're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps toward the changes you desire. Even if they are small steps, notice the signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. Now, if I have thought the path that you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track, avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. See, I told you that there is a change that needs to be done during this month, and that is you have to make a choice. Organization, your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly. Even if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods, the key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. So, let's take a look at let's put this aside for a little while. Let's take a look at the details of your monthly forecast. It seems like there is something that you need to let go, but you're so afraid to. And this is why you've been having a lot of difficulties. But at the end of the month, there is a good news or there is a good sign, that will be setting you free and that will be giving you a go signal that yes, go ahead with that decision. Let's take a look. This actually flipped out. Well, there's an excess, so let's just put it there. It's time for you to kill off your procrastination, okay? It's time for you not to delay the things that you're supposed to be doing and doing things that is not really needed before your priorities. right. Now, Virgo. This is a time where you will feel like your life isn't really moving to the direction where you want it to go ahead. I mean, to go through or to gear up ahead. There's something that is about to be in your hands, but unfortunately, it slipped off. Why? First off, your intention wasn't really right. You have to reflect in your own actions and in your own mindset or planning, especially if you were being influenced by an air sign person, okay? Be very careful in making a decision because this is the last chance that will be given to you, for you to make up for your mistakes and for you to make up to your wrongdoings, okay? There's somebody from the past that is actually a young earth sign that you've been wishing to see or that you've been wishing to be with or at least to end up with, that will be enlightening you and that will also be inspiring you to go to the right direction and to at least do the right thing. You will be going back to work, and I feel like you will be working hand in hand with somebody that you're with, especially the one that that you treat as an inspiration and that's giving you enough strength. There will also be enough passion for you to reignite, okay, that passion for your work and that love for your work. And I feel like it will be steering you in the right direction. Just don't try to listen to what that other air sign is telling you. I feel like this is more of a family member, okay? Now, there's also a success that's going to be coming your way that will bring you financial windfall during this month, okay? Now, as for your romantic life, if you have started talking to somebody outside of your relationship that you just want to vent out with or you just want to make friends, it's time for you to cut it off because it's not really leading you in the right way and it's been distracting you and it has caused a lot of delays and it caused a lot of problems, in the past, that now it's time for you to wake up, open up your eyes, and clear the way. You don't really need this kind of lifestyle or you don't really need this kind of influence or person in your life. You need to be more contented. I'm getting a lot of bad cards for that. Now, you need to walk away. Okay? Especially if you've been thinking of seeing this person and you're just waiting for the right opportunity. It's time for you to wake up and whisk this off and don't if you're feeling like like you have to keep this other person or other relationship, then think long and hard again because of the foundation that you've already had with the person that you're with and who's been supporting you all the way, morally, financially, emotionally, or whatsoever. And if that person or if that relationship is the one that you're going to be losing just for the shallow kind of entertainment, then think twice again. And there will be a lot of nightmares and there will be a lot of anxieties that will also be coming to you, especially when it comes to finances. Okay, you need to be a little bit more honest with yourself that if this person will be out of your life or if you will be losing this relationship, there will be a lot of difficulties that you have to battle through alone. Now, when it comes to your sex life, you will be opting for a new sexual adventure or new positions, and you will also be feeling so dominant during this month. But you need to balance, okay? Especially if your partner isn't really in favor of the things that you want to happen and that you want to do. And I also feel like there is some sort of a domination that will also happen. It's going to stir up interest in your relationship, but I don't really feel like this is what you're going to be doing regularly, okay? Now, and I don't see any third party, so don't worry. Now, you've been feeling a lot of things in your health lately, but you're just pretending that nothing is wrong in your health. It's time for you to seek out for some medical or professional help about what it is that you're going through, especially if you have red patches in your face that you feel like it's only an allergy because of what you're eating. But I feel like there is something about your blood that you have to start checking. I'm also seeing some signs of parasites, okay? Now, you will also be very conscious of your body, of your appearance, and of your skin, and you will be thinking of ways on how to beautify and rejuvenate, okay? Or change, or even change your hairdo or hair color. And I also feel like you will be attending some beauty tips or beauty seminar or beauty something, or training or course on how to do something or how to work on your like staying more fit, beautiful, and having that glowing face. Okay. I also feel like during this month you will have some red, dry skin. And this is what's psoriasis more of. Okay. More on scalp psoriasis. You'll also have some problems with your vision during at night driving and looking through the lights. You'll have some light sensitivity, especially during the daytime. And I feel like it's time for you to go and see your optometrist. Okay? Now let's take a look at your oracle cards during this month. Wedding. Well, you want to marry this one that you're with, but you can't really help yourself not to play around. Deserving, journaling, sharing your art with the world. Well, you're a creative person, not through painting or stuff like that, but in some ways, you're more of a street smart. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, this is a time, as I've said, where you will have a hard time, okay? That your goal was almost there and then all of a sudden it just slipped off your hands. Why? Because your intentions are not right and your plans are not right. And even like try to look deeper into the situation, and you need to stand where you should be really standing. And don't be so ungrateful, because this person have actually helped you out all through your hard works and all through your hardships in life. And this is how you will be repaying them. Okay? You also need to learn how to be trustworthy. Don't break the trust of the person who's been trusting you and entrusting you their life and their welfare as well. Wedding, you want to marry this person that you're with, but unfortunately, it seems like you're the one who's been creating confusion to yourself by entertaining other people and going through outside of your relationship just by venting out. You're starting to act really stubborn and childish, and you're not really realizing what it is that you are losing and what you are throwing. Now, deserving, you, like of all God's children, deserve happiness, health, and love. Share your art with the world. It's time to allow others to enjoy your creative work. Journaling, consistently writing about your feelings and activities, steers creative ideas and builds your confidence as a writer. Now, 5 of Raphael, everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. You have to release this other person that is not really necessary to be in your relationship. Justice, fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor, so don't give up. Nine of Raphael, make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. All right, so let's take a look at your November, a time of making choice. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh. Let's see who's the other person. Uh-huh. An earth sign and an air sign. Which is which? Well, the good thing about your relationship is that I don't really see a third party from your partner's side, only from your side. Now, you need to release the other person, okay? You don't really need this person anyway. You're all within a relationship and you should be a little bit more contented. Now, for singles, you have been trying to seek out for the for the right person, and you've been single for months, and you have been so far dating the wrong kind of person or the wrong crowd. But for a long period of time, finally you feel like you already found the right one. There is, well, both of them are very ideal, but you just don't really know who to pick because you've been dating them for such a long period of time, and it's been a while as well. Even though the other person is shorter than the other, you can feel both connections. So it's already starting to dawn on you if these two are actually from your past life. Now, it's time for you to make a choice, and you have to choose the one that is younger than you. Now, for couples, you need to give up and you need to make a choice about this other person that is not even, worthy of your choice, or it's not even worthy of exchanging your relationship with this. This person is only after the fun and cannot be relied upon during the time of distress. Okay? Now, for your finances, even though there are a lot of changes that's been coming to you and that you have to hurl into, you're having a hard time. You will have a hard time coping with the new rules, new regulations, and you feel like somehow it's just time for you to give up and look for another place or look for another job. Well, it's up to you if you want to do that, but I feel like it's only your attitude that's been like making things so difficult. All right? Now, you will also be traveling during this month unexpectedly because of some news that will be coming to you that is related to your family. I feel like it's time for you to spend time with your family member, okay? Because someone will be very sick. But they will be recovering and you will be restoring harmony, and there will also be some forgiveness. And I feel like if you haven't been talking to somebody who's a fire sign in your family, or in your relatives, this is the time where you will be um well, putting it all behind you. Okay? Now, when it comes to your sex life, it seems like you will try to please your partner, and you will still want, the intimacy, but you are somewhat confused who to choose. Your partner will be, your partner will try to keep quiet about what they feel, okay, about what you've been doing, and there will also be some confrontations, walking away, and there's no need for arguments, or there's no need for validation whether you have somebody or not, but this person would just definitely walk away and will be making their own decision. So be very careful. I'm already telling you, if you will be keeping this other person in your life, you'll be losing both. Now, when it comes to your sex life, when it comes to your health, um, I feel like this is also a time for new beginnings. If you want to have a baby, this is a very healthy and fertile time for you. I also feel like you need to groom yourself and change your hairdo or hair color. Go and visit the salon, and if you want to get a tan, then you're gonna get it, okay? I also feel like you need to start paying attention to your grooming and to your hygiene. And if you've been smoking, it's time for you to take an alternative, because your lungs, your heart, and your bones will um start suffering. I'm also seeing lumps that will be growing in your thigh, okay? Plus some pain on the side of your liver and spleen. And I feel like you need to go for some foot spa, because there is a like a like an excess skin that you have to remove and take off. And I feel like if you've been having some smelly feet because of shoes or something, but I feel like it's not because of your shoes, it's because of your kidney. Okay? um I feel like it's time for you to go and visit the doctor, you know to take a look what it is. And you need to balance. You need to balance your food. You need to balance your drinking. And don't drink too much, especially when there's something wrong that's been going on in your relationship, or when there are some things that you feel like you're having a hard time dealing with. Drinking is not really good for you, especially if you have an ulcer. So let's take a look at the oracle cards for this month. Reconciliation for singles. Love yourself first before accepting this person again. If as I've said, that your partner right now, for Virgos, is already in a relationship. Your partner right now will not say anything, nor will confront you about what's really going on, but they know, because they know you inside and out. So there's no need for validation. They know that something is going on, so they're just gonna be walking away. And this month there will be just a temporary separation, okay? But you will be getting back together. What is it that you're still looking for? I mean, not all people are deemed to be perfect, and there's no such thing as perfect relationship. But what is it that you're still looking for? Pink. Now, you do have a lot of connection, and you do have a lot of things in common, even though most of the time You're in two different poles, but at the end of the day, you actually combine your energies and your, your ideas and whatever it is that you like in life or even in business or work. But for some reason, there's something that you feel like you're already bored and that you're looking for something new. Now, you need to love yourself first. People who actually cheat, they have some deep insecurities, and they have a lot of fears. They have fear of abandonment and being isolated. That's why they've been doing this and inflicting this same kind of pain to the people who actually value and love them. So, if ever that your partner will be walking away from you, or um will be like separating from you temporarily, there will be a reconciliation, and that you have to change as well. You have to make up your mind which is which. Which way do you want to go? Do you want long term or do you just want short term? Do you want to play or do you want something that's for real? It's up to you. Now, as for your work, motivation, pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on this project. Now, have confidence in your creations. Trust in the power of God's creativity, which is being manifested through you. Blocks lifted. Previous obstacles came from fear, and they are now being lifted away. Well, I feel like it does resonate to your love life as well. Now, six of Ariel, material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Three of Ariel, do what you love at a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Six of Gabriel, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. Wow. Now let's take a look at your December forecast. Actually, in my mind, it's the song of Freddie Mercury, the I Want to Break Free song. It's actually playing right now for some reason. Hmm. See? You're gonna be weeping if you're not gonna make choice soon. And then you're gonna be over obsessing with the other when, when this other person walks away from you. Well, now in the month of December, okay, you will be working so hard and you'll be focusing on your work only because you will have a hard time like concentrating on the things that you have to do. that even though you will be working so hard, I don't feel like there will be any productivity. Okay, you'll be staying so long at work, or you'll be spending a lot of long hours, but I don't see any productivity because your mind is actually off somewhere. Okay, something needs to be done, and I feel like you already built an attachment with the other person that is outside of your relationship, and you're also afraid to let go of this other person, thinking that what if you're making the wrong choice? Well, what if you are in the wrong place in the wrong situation as well? Now, even though you have a heart with this other person that that acts a little bit cut off and dry and very stern and very black and white, this is somebody who's very hardworking and can really go places because of their talent and because of their creativity, and this is somebody that you're so afraid to lose as well. Now, with the other person is very dominant and very domineering, or very, like this person whispers like a demon in your head. You're also afraid to lose because this is the one who's been massaging your ego and has been stimulating your, your what do you call this? Your pride. Well, ego already. But you need to balance if this person is really healthy for you, and when you're actually in a very difficult or dire situation with this person, be there for you. And you will have some confrontations, or you will have a fight or verbal argument with a fire sign, and this is going to be causing your work some delays. Okay? I feel like be very careful because you will get reprimanded. Now, although I feel like if you will just be straightening out your intention, you will be gaining money. Okay? And you will also be gaining rewards to your hard works and hard labor. Now, when it comes to your love life, or when it comes to your personal life, there will be some disappointments that will be coming to you when it comes to communications, because the other person still doesn't want to communicate with you. That even though you've already tried so hard to reach out and make amends to your mistakes, still this person is still holding out to the truth that it might happen again. And this person will be posing very stubborn, and this is what's going to be giving you a lot of hard times and frustrations. For singles, it seems like you'll be choosing the right one for you, or the younger one, but then this person is the one who will be looking at the red flag signs, so there will be some difficulties in your communications, okay, because of fears. Now, when it comes to your sex life, there will be some confrontations and forced issues that right at the beginning, or while you are starting to make a brand new beginning, another person will start coming in, okay? But I feel like it will be in the life of your partner and not in you. So be very careful with the karma. And I feel like you will also be overly obsessing with your partner because you're also afraid for your partner to do what you did to them. Okay? When it comes to your health, eat on time. You will have some, I'm also seeing some duodenal ulcer, or some vomiting as well, lowering down your blood, so you need to take up more iron, and losing hair, losing sleep. You will also be colorless during this month, and I feel like you will be losing appetite, okay, because of the problems that you will be thinking. Now, if there is something like a momentarily happiness for you because of this other person, be very careful, because I feel like this person will be leaving you a remembrance medically. Now, you will also be feeling a little bit feverish by the end of this month, and instead of enjoying the holidays or the new year, you'll be spending it either in the hospital or in bed because of your bad fever. Now, aside from that, you'll still be surrounded by your family and your friends, and I feel like you will be going through, you know, Well, you'll be surpassing all of the things that you will be going through this month because of your own wrongdoings as well. And you'll be spending it with your closest friends and relatives. Now let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. Passion, this could be the one. Romantic feelings. Listen to what your heart says, okay? Oh, finally, different card. I've been pulling out same, well, almost same cards, you know. Anyway, passion. Passion will be driving you to reignite the passion between you and your partner right now. If you seem, well, it seems like you have lost this because of your too much responsibilities and obligations and your dreams as well. But this month you will be reigniting, and there is a possibility of renewing your vows plus second honeymoon. After all this time and after all the decisions that you have made and that you have gone through, it seems like for you this is really the right one. Listen to what your heart says and not to what your lust dictates, okay? Now keep going. Use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative project with authentic emotion. Retreat to block out distractions. Spend quiet time alone so that you can focus on your priorities. Time management. Place your priorities at the top of your to-do list and don't allow distractions to deter your focus. Now, Queen of Raphael. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. The High Priestess. Powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Now, Nine of Gabriel, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. And now it's time for your 2018 snippet. January, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Looks like the second, looks like the second 6 months of your, or the last half of next year for you will be much better rather than the first 6 months. Anyway, January, you will find yourself weathering the storm, and it seems like you will be self-victimizing again. If there is a situation that you feel like you're going through a lot of difficulties, speak up and ask for the help when you need it, okay? Instead of sulking and thinking that you're alone, because you're not. You're just too proud and you're just too childish to ask for some advices and help. The month of February, there is an air sign that will be coming into your life and that will be interfering. Either this is for good or bad, but I feel like, let's take a clarification. Well, this is something that is actually destined to be in your way by the month of February, and there will be some things that you have to cut off, that you need to straighten up, and that you need to change, okay? This is something that is also drawn into your karma and destiny. Month of March, you will be traveling a lot and you will be making a lot of decisions, weighing options, and choosing between two decisions or two options. The month of April for you, you'll be very stubborn and acting like you can do anything and everything, and you know everything. But the thing here is, most of the time, you will find yourself mistaken or wrong. Okay, and when there is something that you know that you've done wrong or you've crossed the line, apologize. Okay, the month of May, be very careful with any of the things that you will be going through, be visiting, doing, buying, or planning. Okay, this is not really a very good month for you. The month of June, you will be traveling, but it seems like it's all for a change, but you will come empty handed because this is unplanned, and I feel like you'll be full of impulsiveness during this month. The month of July for you will be all about love, self-reflection, happiness, family reaching out, and family healing. Okay, you'll be falling in love with yourself and with your partner all over again. The month of August, you will be a little bit far apart from your partner, whether you're the one who's far from them or they are the one who's far from you. But still, there will be some time apart when you will grow your heart or your love will grow even more fonder and bigger during this time because you'll be missing out your partner and you will also be realizing a lot of things that you haven't realized before. The month of September, there will be good news, good communications, good correspondences, and approval that you will be getting, whether it's bank, clients, business, work, and negotiations. Okay, the month of October for you, it seems like this is a time for you to prepare and distract yourself for a little while because whatever it is that you've been waiting for, you have to wait for a little while. Don't push for whatever it is because it will only get delayed, and the more you wait for it, the more it will just prolong the agony, okay? I mean, the door is not yet open, bridges are not yet there, ship hasn't really come in, so there's nothing that you can do but wait. The month of November, good news reaching out to you and coming your way. And this is also a time where you will be making a decision on how to change a few things and reorganizing, okay? The month of December, it's all about family and bright new beginnings, plus celebration of anniversary or more likely attending a wedding ceremony or conducting your own wedding ceremony, okay, for singles. So, anyway, that's it for you for this forecast, Virgo. And if you want to have your own personalized readings, personalized forecast for 2018, or if you want to talk to me live on the phone or live video readings, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Alright, have a great month of October. Blessings to you.